Hey guys, it's Nick from the Bass Hookup, and today we're going to go out to New Hogan Lake and try to chase some of these stripers that I've been hearing about. I have never been there before, so we're going to learn on the water together. Let's go. Jeez, look at that.
Reminds me when I was tuna fishing, I was seeing all these.
Oh, that was a good one. Wasn't it?
It looks like you got the right lure. Huh? What the heck? Come on, fish.
Your bait's too big. As you can see, the stripers, you know what? They were jumping, they were schooling up and busting on bait throughout the day. Even at the end of the day, there was wakeboarders and stuff. It was a Saturday. They're running around and wakeboarders running right through schools of stripers, busting out in the middle of the lake, sunny. It didn't even matter. It was pretty crazy. But what's even crazier is, you know, those fish, they do get a lot of pressure. I heard that the bite was kind of stingy, and I thought, no way, you know, we'll go there and catch them. But the guys, if you haven't seen it, guys troll with leg core and flies, and they catch them pretty well. But I thought, you know, we're gonna go match the hatch and we're gonna catch them. Well, it was pretty tough. In most cases, it was pretty tough. The baits we did catch them on were small. We had to match the hatch. We had light line, and one of the first baits that we caught a couple fish on, actually my buddy Jim, he was in the back of the boat, was throwing that right there, the First Gen Fishing jaw dropper with a little Damiki armor shad on the back of it, and just swimming it. Actually, I saw, it's funny because we've been doing this for a while, and now there's like a new technique I think called strolling in Japan, and they use a head just a lot like this with a bait a lot like that, and they cast and just reel it, and the bait's just kind of coming through the water like that, real slow. They call it strolling. Well, that's what Jim was doing, casting this thing out, just reeling it slow, just reeling it, and the striper would come up, eat it. Another thing, because we saw so many fish on Panoptics just like this, there is a ton of stripers, as you guys can see right here. Coming into the view of the active target is a little tail spinner like this. I pick up the tail spinner, throw it out there, let it go down, and I'm jigging this thing up and down. As you guys can see right here from the active target view, you'll see my bait going up and down, and the fish are darting at it, just darting at it and not hitting it. They're darting at it and missing it. I caught one fish on this, but it's pretty crazy because when you lift, they chase it. When it falls, they all dart away. So that I think maybe if I drop something down there and reel it through them real fast, maybe they'd come and eat it. But my dad, he caught 3, which was the most. We caught 5 altogether. He caught 3, and they were on a P-line laser minnow, a 1 ounce. It's small, maybe 2 inches long, and real narrow body. And he was just dropping it to the bottom and jigging it, just spooning it off the bottom. And they would eat that. And he'd even do that when we fish for bass after the stripers weren't boiling or in between. And he'd just keep spooning it. And he caught 2, I didn't see any on the graph. He's just spooning that thing, and he'd be hooked up and catch a striper. So that was the very first time I've ever been out there. What I learned was they're picky. There's little 1/2 ounce laser minnows.
In his tackle box.
Oh, got one. It worked.
There we go.
Chicken. I have more of these too. These are little tail spinners. Yeah. This one feels, this is a better one. He swallowed it too. Swallowed it. Jeez, that bait's gone. Here, you want me to show you where they're at? Oh, you found it? Yeah, right there. That's what I have on. The thing swallowed it, so. There we go. Swallow the tailspin.
Okay.
Swallowed it. These things fight hard, man. Nice little striper. Tons of them down there on the graph too. It's funny, they like, you could see them react to it. They go crazy, and then when you drop it down on this thing, they get scared. Like they spook. It's like you lift it up and they chase it, and then they get scared. It's weird. There you go. They fight hard. Ah, 10 pounder. It's gonna watch Jim. It's gonna be, that thing's gonna be, it's gonna be 2 pounds. This fish right here.
10 pounds.
I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be 2 pounds. Huh?
I got the dinker.
It's gonna be 2 pounds.
No, he's looking good though. Is he on film?
He's on film.
Alright. It's 10 pounder.
It's a 10 pounder, he's saying. I get it. If it's a 10 pounder, I'd be dang near lake record.
Oh, he's gonna go. Call your fish, call your fish.
Look, my dad's he's gonna take 10 minutes to get in a 2 pounder.
Yeah,
right here.
Looking good though, Nick. He's looking good.
It's looking good. Yeah. It's looking like a big one. He said he needs a net.
I'm too far out to help him.
Me too.
Okay. Oh, it's a 5-pound largemouth.
It could be. Is it? They said there's big largemouth. No, largemouth don't run. Largemouth don't.
It's a nice one. Told you it's 5-pounder. No.
5 pounder. That's literally a 2 pounder. I bet it's 3 pounds. I bet it's 3 pounds.
Ooh, look at that. That's the biggest one yet, huh?
That's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a.
Good tacos. Good tacos.
It's about a 20-incher. Call them spooning, vertically jigging. Huh?
That's a nice one.
3 pounder. 3 pounder. It's a nice one. Oh, getting bit down there. Yeah, I was getting bit. Drop shot. Oh, bit again. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, got it.
Yep.
Bunker.
Lunker bass. Oh, my worm. Oh, and my drop shot weight?
Oh,
Really?
You lost everything.
Jeez.
Except for the hook.
That's pretty bad. I think there's fish down there under the boat. It might be bass. I need none.
Drop shots. Can you go ahead and steal another one for me?
Oh. That one. Bigger than my last one. Like a decent one, actually. Huh. Decent one. Jeez.
Heck, you got there.
Oh, it's got some weight to it. Maybe. Striper?
No, nice bass.
Nice spot, yeah. Good spot. No, largemouth, huh? Yeah. It's a long largemouth. This nice. Look at those marks on that bait. Finally.
Huh.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Finally, good largemouth right there on the drop shot. And it really makes me want to go back because I don't like not being able to figure them out great. I know there's something they'll eat, okay? And I went on Tackle Warehouse and I bought, I think, 3 or 4 different things to try next time. Stuff that'll match the hatch. Couple different flies that I could throw on spinning gear, maybe even bait cast gear, because the flies work. So I want to try that. There's another little spoon I found on there that's a little tiny drop back spoon that's 1 3/4 inches long with a single hook, and it has a little feather on it. I want to try that. I think I could bomb that out there and let that flutter right through that school. So hopefully next time, that was our first time, hopefully next time we go to Hogan, our second trip out there, we'll get on them and I'll share all that information with you guys and how I'm catching them. And hopefully we have a good trip, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you're thinking about going to New Hogan chasing those stripers, it's true, they are finicky and it gets frustrating. They'll be boiling everywhere but not touching your bait. But there's got to be something they will bite, and there's got to be some days that are better than others, of course. Some days I see guys catch them on topwater on video, so some days I'm sure as we get more into the fall, they'll be more willing to bite. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.